Alright, good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another QCast video. Uh, you know, Today's video, you can see the title. We're going to jump straight into it using the title, Miracles. I put this title as A Miracle is Coming. Now, I'm trying to think of, where to start. Like, if I want to talk about context, I think I'll just go off, maybe not off the rails, but kind of go off to a little spiel of what I mean. I felt called to make this video. I know I keep saying I'm going to make content about school. I will eventually. But I felt very inclined and called to make this video. Hey guys, a miracle is happening, right? And what do I mean by that? Let's make sure my mic is on. What do I mean by that, though? Miracles coming. And honestly, I really can say that, there's a lot of topics I'm going to discuss on this channel, potentially, where it could make you feel, really down and, maybe, even a little depressed, We try to keep it light on this channel. And, I know that some of my thumbnails, not all of them, thus far have been a little not misleading, but just a little cookie cutter, if that makes sense. And wow, and I'm driving right now to work, and I'm looking at the moon right now. It's 4:30, so no, it's actually 5 something in the morning. And I'm looking up at this moon, guys. I don't know who else is up right now, looking up at the moon. Well, it's impossible unless you're on the other side of the world. No, you're just getting up, just like me, right? But yeah, a miracle's coming, and it's gonna be one of those videos where if it found you, that is for you. So guys, I know a lot of us have things going on in our lives, and we feel like we can't really solve all of them on our own, especially being in a capitalistic society where it's very individualistic, and it's really hard to get ahead, and we have our ups and downs when it comes to this society. It's not just about the money, it's about culture, it's about just keeping a good head on your shoulders, not getting too, I want to say, enslaved by just things that could harm you, that we might see as fun. You know what I mean? Guys, I'm just here to tell y'all, no matter what you might believe, I gotta say that there's a God. There is a God, for sure. And he cares about you. He cares about you. Kind of I was saying that as a New York. He cares about you. He cares. I don't know if that's a New York accent. I don't know. I'm not from that area, but guys, as much as there's a lot of pushback when it comes to, that's in the Bible, because I consider myself a Christian, it's a lot of pushback against, our way of life and how we live. I think part of the reason is because of how disciplined we might not live. And that was a loud as we might not live all disciplined all the time, or no one really is truly that much of a disciplined person. I mean, unless like your livelihood is on the line, right? A job. And I will say that until someone made me start paying bills, I was not that disciplined. Let's just keep it real, right? We are the quitters. We are the quiet quitters. Gen Z will quit a job in a heartbeat. Like there's no question about that. But you know, I almost lost my train of thought. Really, for real. But point of this video is that a miracle is coming for you. No matter where you are listening to this, no matter where you might be in your own type of faith journey or where you live, maybe I'm talking to somebody all the way in Timbuktu or something, like all the way out there in the Wakandas. I don't know. If that's you, congratulations, this video made it on your timeline. No matter where you are, I know God's got a plan for everybody. Well, for those who, I'm not even gonna say seek Him out, because there's a lot of examples of where God seeks you, and you might not even be willing. You might not even be in a place where you want to be seeked by any God or anybody. You might be just in a depressive state, and you don't want any dealings with anybody, and it's a rough patch to be in. But one day you'll be seeked. You'll be sought after by God through so many different things, like a person, or through different miracles. That's why I say miracles happening. And one of those things is through a video. God speaks in so many different ways. And that's why I think it's safe to say that God He's a diverse God, right? He's a diverse God, and He doesn't just speak to you in one way. He has to speak to all of us because He knows we're all different. You have to really think about this. Like, we're all different, and we're not going to receive something in the same light. I got a whole biker right beside me. He looking badass as there, and but yeah, like, it's whether or not we actually receive it, then we actually see its full potential in our lives, guys. This channel was meant to not only like get out what I need to talk about, but to also maybe like also potentially help others, whoever you might be. I'll stick to like one video a week about God for sure. Maybe like on a boring ass day, like a Tuesday. I don't know, because Sundays are my Sabbaths. Okay. But yeah, if this reached anybody, I'm glad that you stopped and listened. And God he's coming after you. He's not there to scare you or belittle you. He's there to, like, hey, be my friend. You know what I mean? Be my homie. He's right across the street. You gotta open the door.